They're too hurt after fumbling you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, they're too hurt after fumbling you. I need somebody to drop in the comments and say, I hope you learned your lesson. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I hope you learned your lesson. Some people do, but many never do. All right, I'm just being honest, y'all. But I want to recite 3 cliche phrases you probably heard from your grandmama, auntie, mama, daddy, granddaddy. You probably even heard it on social media. But the first cliche phrase I want to say, the grass ain't greener on the other side. Yep. See, family, you may be a woman or you can be a guy, right? But we'll just stick with one analogy. I don't want to confuse y'all. You may be a woman and you may be looking at your sis. You may be looking at your friend. You may be looking at somebody you admire, all right? You see she done got married. You see she getting proposed to. He taking her on all type of trips. They done went to Bahamas, Barbados, Dubai. They done did some of everything, right? He Mr. Romantic. And you looking at your man like, why you ain't doing that? Same thing with the fellas. Like, you may be looking at your woman like, why you ain't doing what she doing? You follow what I'm saying? But the reality is that you have green grass right underneath you. You just got to switch the way you look at it to be able to see it, right? See, you don't know what that woman or that man is going through behind closed doors. That woman can be getting beat. That man can be getting cheated on. That woman can be so depressed. That woman can be so hurt, going through pain, but they posting for the picture. And here are you comparing your happiness, your genuine happiness, to somebody else's depression and fake life. The second phrase is, they don't know what they have until it's gone, okay? They don't know what they have until it's gone. Again, y'all, another true statement. Some people won't miss their water until it runs, or some people won't miss their water until the well runs dry, right? Some people won't miss their water until the well runs dry. And what that means is that you can't see how beautiful your woman is when you're looking at everybody else's. You can't see how hardworking, how talented and intelligent your man is while you're looking at everybody else's. You're going to always think that it's something better out there. And guess what? It may be something better out there, but just because it's better than, it does not mean that it's better for. You follow what I'm saying? And so that's another one. The third one, y'all, I want to say is, you can't do good to a good, you can't do a good person wrong and expect to get good back. You can't do a good person wrong and expect to get good back. And again, y'all, this is another true statement. All right. In the Bible, it says you will reap what you sow. You're going to reap what you sow regardless. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you did wrong. You're going to reap what you sow. It may not even be from that same person. All right. It may be from another soul, another spirit, right? Another individual, but you're going to get that karma back. The point that I am making, y'all, is that those 3 phrases go directly to this topic of what we're talking about. They are too hurt after fumbling you. They are experiencing those 3 things right now. Now, of course, y'all, we're going to get directly into this video, as we always do. But understand this. They didn't get away with murder. They don't feel like they gained anything. Maybe it was temporary fun going on. Maybe they thought they had something. But family, let it sit. All right? Somebody drop that down below in the comments. Let it sit. You over here trying to figure out what they doing, who they doing it with. You trying to text them, call them, right? You thinking about them. Even if you haven't sent out a text or a call, you still thinking about them. All right? Don't worry about them. I promise you, they are going to be more hurt, all right, in the long run than you are right now. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. But family, we're going to get directly into this video. But before we do so, how y'all doing, man? What y'all ate today? I'm in your business, all right? So I had some, some pizza rolls. Yeah, I had some pizza rolls, so I'm really kind of still starving like Marvin. But I got some chicken in the crock pot. I know some of y'all be like, Reno, you eat out too much, bro. No, y'all, I be cooking for real. Eating out is extremely convenient. I'm just being honest. But I got some chicken in the crock pot, some roasted chicken. I'm gonna do some jambalaya and some broccoli. You know what I'm saying? I had to get me a little health in. Y'all drop in the comments and let me know what y'all eating today, all right? Like I said, I'm in your business. But anyway, y'all, make sure you leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Number one, y'all, this is how you know they're too hurt after fumbling you, all right? Life without you is a little different. Yeah, y'all. Life without you is a little different. See, family, when you are the primary caretaker for someone, they don't know that they're being taken care of because they're sitting back on their butts, all right? When you are the one who's fueling somebody, they don't know that they got to stop at the gas station. They just know they stop somewhere, they get gas, and they keep going. They just know they get to keep rolling on the road. They just know that they just keep getting the opportunity to build and to get better. But they don't see who's actually doing the hard work. You follow what I'm saying? You are the person who's fueling them. You are the person who's keeping them on the road. You are the person who's giving them, that support system. All right. Sometimes you can forget about your support system. A lot of celebrities forget that the people are the ones who made them the celebrities. Okay. Sometimes the celebrities forget that the people are the ones who made them these celebrities. That's why they have this phrase and they're saying, stop making dumb people famous. Stop making idiots famous. All right. I don't care what you say. I don't care how good they can sing. I don't care how great they can rap. I don't care how good they look, what they have. They can't make themselves famous. People make people famous. You follow what I'm saying? And so when they lose that support system, when they lose the support of the people who made them famous, when they lose, that initiation process, right? They forget that it was never you who made yourself famous. It was the people who were supporting you that made you famous. And that goes right back to the point, y'all. Life without you is a little different. Life without that crowd is a little different. That's why you have certain celebrities who smart. They at least come out and say, I want to say I apologize to the fans. I love y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be where I am. Yeah, I know it is because it's not about you. It's about the gift, don't get me wrong, but we are the ones who put you in position to be famous, right? Now, I'm not saying they can't be financially successful. I'm not saying that they can't even connect with certain people. But as far as being championed, yeah, you can be a champion, but people have to put you on the throne to champion you. You can't just champion yourself. And so without beating my point into a pulp, what I'm saying is, y'all, is that life is a little different without you. Yeah, because you were the support system. You were the one who championed them. You were the one who gave them fuel and gas. You were the one who kept them on the road. You were the one who poured into them. Now they lost that source, and life is a little different without you. Number two, they were tricked, all right? They were tricked. See, family, this right here is a classic example of being tricked. Y'all remember the movie Temptation? The Tyler Perry movie, bald head guy, kind of brown skin, caramel, I would say. Then you got the dark skinned guy, and you have Judith, right? Judith cheated on her husband because she thought that he was too boring. And in all honesty, y'all know I'm going to keep it real all across the board. He did kind of get boring. But just because a person is boring, it don't mean you go out here and get popped in the back. It don't mean that you go out here and start busting it wide open. It don't mean that you go out here and start messing with every other man or every other woman just because your spouse is bored. If it's that bad, then leave. If it's that bad, then leave, right? Now, getting back to the movie, she was tricked. And she was, what we call it, y'all? She was outwitted, yeah, but it's another word. She was seduced. All right, he seduced her. He started mind effing her, right? He started making love to her mind, and she liked it. And she liked it so much to where she still wanted to make love to her husband, but off of the backs of another man. So he had already got her mind. He was tricking her. And then he started portraying himself like, I can give you this. I can do this for you. I can give you that. I can take you here. And he wasn't faking either. Like, he had the finances. He was rich in the movie. But what she didn't know is that he was giving her that package. Yeah, y'all, he gave her that package. And she was the one who was telling the story the entire movie. All right. It was a great spin that Tyler Perry put on it. But the point that I am making is she was tricked. She thought that she was getting sugar, but the whole time she was getting salt. You got sugar at home. Listen, if it's some problems at home, then, communicate, get counseling, try to comprehend, try to understand. But there's a million other options than just going out here to go cheat. All right. Number 3, intimate experiences, okay? Intimate experiences. So I'm going to go back to celebrities for a second. When you are a celebrity, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. I'll give them that. It is hard to tell what is real and what's not, right? Think about if you Chris Brown, if you are Jamie Foxx, if you are, God bless the dead, but Michael Jackson, all right? God bless the dead, you know what I'm saying? Real legend. But the point is when you've become somebody, and when we break it down to regular status, when you've become accomplished, all right, the same thing goes, y'all. It's just that it's times 10 with them. But when you've become accomplished, you got your credit right, you got your money right, all right, you got your body right, you got your own place, your own car, you are self-reliant. Family, you a lick. You a lick. They looking for somebody to live off of. They looking for somebody who got that drive. They looking for somebody who have ambition. They're looking for it. You are a lick, all right? And so what happens is, y'all, just like the Jamie Foxxes, the Chris Browns, and all the other celebrities, you start missing those intimate experiences, all right? See, what I'm trying to say is that when you have those intimate experiences, you don't really cherish it until it's gone. A person who really care about if you ate today, instead of you're Jamie Foxx, or instead of can I borrow $20? You see the comparison, the parallel I'm drawing? When you have those intimate experiences, a person actually care about your feelings instead of, ooh, Chris Brown, can you dance for me? In your translation, can I get a ride? Can I have something? Can you do something for me? You follow what I'm saying? Can I stay overnight? What I'm saying, family, is that when people have those intimate experiences, they tend to forget how cherishable they are. They tend to forget how important they are. And so once they're gone, all the fun gone, Once they're gone and all the fun have went to another place, they have time to think. Now that they are in the space of what we call it, y'all, remembering, and they are reminiscing, and they're trying to figure out, man, where are the genuine people in my life? I have no more intimate experiences. Nobody I can share my life with. Nobody I can share my time with. Nobody I can have a genuine laugh with. Especially when you become successful, y'all. When you become successful, man, everybody laughing at your jokes. Everybody want a piece of you, all right? And they're willing to do anything. The point is, y'all, is that this person is hurt after fumbling you. You gave them an intimate experience, all right? An intimate experience. And it was genuine too. Number 4, y'all, that genuine heart. You see how that roll in, y'all? I ain't even know what's going to do that. But that genuine heart, okay? Family, when you are a genuine person, okay, you actually care if a person ate today. You know how I ask y'all, what y'all ate today? Family, YouTubers are not asking that. And I'm not even trying to brag. But I ask that, y'all, because that's the genuineness in me. I legit care if y'all ate. Legit. Now, I can't comment back to 200 people, but I legit ask because I care. You follow what I'm saying? That's a person with a genuine heart. Once again, y'all, please don't give me no cookie. Please don't give me no banana pudding. Please don't give me a cake. I'm just making my point. The point is, y'all, is that those who have a genuine heart, they really stand out. And they may not appreciate your genuine heart right now. They may not get it. They may not, cherish it the way it needs to be cherished. They may mishandle it, for sure. But family, they're going to miss that genuine heart, I'm telling you. You want a person who really cares about you when it's all said and done. All right. When the big booty gone, you want a real woman who care about you. All right. When the man with all the money and all the cars and everything, right, he can give you an experience and fly you out, but you know he don't really love you like that. You gonna want that man and miss that man who got the genuine heart. You follow what I'm saying? So that genuine heart is something serious, and that's what they miss. Number 5, y'all, the last thing is going to be this right here. It's the convenience, okay? It's the convenience. Now, this right here is going to be the least of all of them because you're not a store. You ain't no convenience store, all right? You ain't no convenience store. You ain't no 7-Eleven. However, y'all, you are extremely convenient, and we have to be honest, all right? When you have a man who call a woman at 12, 1 o'clock, or even just call you whenever he wants to, it's not a consistent pattern. It's just whenever you are convenient. You don't want this person around you, but guess what? When you make yourself convenient, they may tell you that I don't need you, but they're really becoming dependent on your convenience. Yeah. Imagine if your closest convenience store was closed down. Do you know how many people would be in shambles? It was a convenience store. We need that. Now I got to drive 30 minutes away. Now I got to drive 15 minutes away. I need that convenience, right? But guess what? As long as it's available, don't worry about it. We'll go to the convenience store tomorrow. Soon as it closed down for 2 months, man, I needed to go to that convenience store. That's how human beings work, all right? So it was the convenience of you. Maybe your love was convenient. Your sex was convenient. Your advice was convenient. Your money was convenient. Who you were as a friend was convenient. And that's why, y'all, that's why they're too hurt after fumbling you. Family, when you are a good person, you don't fumble people. People fumble you, all right? Now, I do believe that you can fumble each other, all right? It is a such thing as two good people fumbling each other because they got their own traumas, they got their own trust issues, their own problems, right? I do believe in that, but when you're dealing with a good person and somebody else who's not really good, that person who's not really good, you fumbling that good person. Yeah, you fumbling that good individual. You follow what I'm saying? And that's the case with you. They fumbled you. You did not fumble them. All right, somebody drop that down below in the comments. You fumbled me. Okay, but with that being said, family, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here, but we'll do a recap and then we'll conclude this video. Number 1, y'all, life without you is a little different. Number 2, they were tricked. Number 3, intimate experiences. Number 4, that genuine heart. And number 5, y'all, it's the convenience of you, right? It was that convenience. You was there at every need. You was there anytime they called. And now that they fumbled you, yeah, y'all, they miss you now. They miss you now. That's that hurt. But family, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all make sure y'all go to the richmentalityattire.com website. Get you a Yes Sir t-shirt or a Yes Sir hoodie. Y'all be sure to check out any one of my books. And you can book a one-on-one session with your boy. Y'all be sure to go over to my other channel, Reno Speaks Riches, all right? If anything resonated with you, y'all be sure to leave a like on those videos as well as subscribe to the channel. But I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.